Hi folks, I am going to make this short video on how to fill out your cut sheet for the butcher. When I first did this, I felt really overwhelmed, so I'm going to make one for you to sort of break it down and help you make these decisions. So the first thing on the cut sheet, definitely put your name, your phone number, and the date, and whether you're getting a half or a whole hog. So either write 1/2 or 1 right there. The next decisions you'll need to make are about the cuts on the pig. So the first thing they're asking you is your pork chops. So what do you want in terms of the thickness of the chop? Some people like it to be thicker, so like you might even want 1 inch or 1.5 inches, like a big pork chop. Or you might like them like I do, which is on the thinner side. So I'm writing on mine, a 1/2 inch, okay? And how many do I want in a pack? That really depends on your family and what you eat in a given meal. We have a larger family with 6 or 7 people eating, and so I'm going to put 10 chops to a pack. So if there's just 2 of you, maybe you want 4, or maybe you just want 2. It depends what you eat. So the next choice is the hams. So if you're getting a whole hog, you're going to get 2 hams. If you're getting half, you're going to get 1 ham. And the hams are the back, leg, and rump of the pig. So, the upper part of the leg and rump. So you have to make a decision about whether you want your ham cured and smoked or fresh. Fresh means they just don't, obviously cure or smoke it. So if you're getting a whole hog, you can get 1 fresh and 1 smoked, or just get them both fresh. The next decision is whether you want the hams whole or if you want that ham cut in half. It just really depends on how you're going to use it and what your family eats in a given meal. What I like to do is get 1 whole, right? And then I could do different things with it, and 1 cut into slices and made into ham steaks. Those are really great to have. It's super easy to make a meal when you have those ham steaks. I just pull them out of the freezer, and for our larger family, I'll just fry 2 of those up, and then you just serve them with the sides. It's super easy dinner to cook. So I really like having those, and I put bone in. So that really depends if you like that or not. I really suggest that because the bone gives it a lot of flavor. The next decision is your shoulder roasts, and those are the upper part of the pig, the 2 front legs. So, you have to decide, do you want them cured and smoked or fresh? So that really depends on you. So I'm going to get mine fresh. And then how do you want them and what kind of packages? So a lot of people like to make pulled pork. So you might say, hey, I want my roast cut up into quarters. So you write that, how you want that, or you want them sliced. It really depends on, what you eat and how you cook it. So I'm going to have mine in, 1 pound packages. Okay, so I'm going to write that there. Now your bacon. How do you want your bacon? Do you want it cured and smoked? A lot of people like it that way, or you can do it yourself. It really depends. So I'm going to get mine cured and smoked. And I'm going to get mine in 2 pound packages, because when we eat bacon, usually we'll fry up 2 packages. So 2 pound packs. You can also determine on here how you want it sliced. So some people like them thick slices. So you can write that on there. The next is your sausage. There's a lot of choices in regards to sausage with this butcher. They have a lot of really interesting selections there. So if you want it simple, you can just get, their simple sausage recipe, or something more exotic. They have all kinds of things like jalapenos, jalapeno sausage. So it really depends what you want. Do you want it loose? And that just means like your bulk ground sausage. Do you want it rope? You're going to pay more for that. Fingerlings, you'll pay more for that. And then what kind of pound packages do you want it in? Do you want patties? Also, you can write that down. So our family would probably easily eat 1.5 pounds of sausage. So I would put 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds here. It really depends on how much you will eat in a given meal, and that's how I make my decision. So I'm just going to have mine loose. Okay. Oh, my daughter just said she wants fingerlings. So you can actually get some loose, some fingerlings. You know, it just really depends on what you want. And then do you want your scrapple? Or do you want your, so they'll take all of, or do you want your organs separate? If you don't get your organs separate, they'll put them in scrapple for you. So your organs would be like your liver, the heart, things like that. So other would be like, do you want the head of the pig? Do you want the skin? Do you want the fat? Okay, do you want the bones? Definitely. I mean, I really suggest getting the skin, the fat, and the bones. You don't want to waste those things. Bones are used to flavor different, you know, like you can stick a bone in with a bean soup, you know, and you just, that's super nutritious. You can get the stock out of that and use it for stock. You can take your fat and render it into lard and use that to make tortillas, fry French fries. I mean, whatever. You can use it for a lot of things. Make soap. Don't waste anything in your pig. Really, you can use everything. So there's some other choices you can make. I would look it up online or give us a call and we can give you some ideas. But this is just one, you know, suggestion of how you could fill out your form and the choices you can make.